Hello, welcome to Fixing Your Creatures 2 on Pteranodon, just like I promised. Um, for the first one on aliens. Make sure you click on the eye. Um, Also for a quick segment of this video, which is probably just gonna be right now. It's gonna be right now. Um, I did have a birthday party yesterday because it was my birthday. But yeah, I'm not going to talk about that too often, mainly because I don't know, it's not that important to my channel. But yeah, anyways, Fixing Your Creatures 2 on Pteranodon. The common Pteranodon. Pteranodon in pop culture is usually a flying reptile with naked skin, a head crest, and muscular legs which are able to pick up people. It is also depicted as standing on its two hind legs and has a pointed wingtips. The wings are made by arms with three stubby fingers and one long one making the rest of the wing. So this is an outdated recreation. It has the head crest and two little legs, and arms with three fingers and one long finger, making a pointed wingtip and going all the way down like a bat. And it also has naked, leathery like skin. Some issues. The feet of Pteranodon couldn't pick up much of anything as the feet are tiny and weak. They're basically only meant to walk, as all pterosaurs walked on their fingers. Their little stubby fingers that I was talking about. And used their legs as hind legs for locomotion, not to pick up people. The pointed wingtips of Pteranodon are also impossible. Pointed wingtips on basically any pterosaur would mess up aerodynamics entirely, and the crest is also too small, especially with Jurassic Park pteranodons. Like their crest is just no, they're way too small. Should be out here. Their crest should be way bigger than this little stump. The real crest Pteranodon would be as big as the beak. Maybe a tad bit smaller in juveniles. Also, next slide is going to be about the pycnofibers. If you don't know what pycnofibers are, I will explain. What would a real pteranodon be like? Unlike the Jurassic Park pteranodon, the real pteranodons would have rounded wingtips and a huge crest. The feet would be tiny, as the creature would be like an albatross in behavior, of course, except for the fact that Pteranodon and other pterosaurs walked on all fours, and even some other ones are made for long distance flights, like Nyctosaurus, which had tiny, almost what's the word? Non-existent fingers. It'd just be reduced to a little stump on the wing. Um, on that same note, all pterosaurs walked on all fours, as the feet are also too weak to walk on two. And also, why would they walk on two? How would they walk on two legs? How would they be a biped? Because like we know, pterosaurs had tiny little feet and tiny little toes, far from the fact that they can't even hold up themselves. If they were muscular enough, Pteranodon feet would probably be very ineffective. Um, as the feet and fingers are so small that it probably can't even hold itself up for 1.5 seconds. Estimation on my part. Because other bipeds of that time, like the Tyrannosaurus, had large toes with large flat feet, even though all dinosaurs walked on their toes. The beak of the real animal would be at a slight arc going upwards toward the sky, pointing more to the sky to grab fish. The beak would work similarly to an albatross or a skimmer, except for the fact that skimmers have longer, lower jaws. And also, speaking of skimmers and albatrosses, I will make an animal profile series. So yeah, stay tuned to that. That's gonna be next episode or the episode after that. I'm probably gonna do Stomatosuchus for my next episode. Lots of spoilers in this video. I don't know. There are also fuzzy filaments that all pterosaurs had called pycnofibers. This one is a very good example of pycnofibers in Enurignathus. And it had lots of pycnofibers everywhere, with lots of pycnofibers up here and on its feet, and on its even on the arms and wings, and on its head. Very similar to probably like light raptor feathers in like covering. Not pycnofibers are very specialized feathers. They're definitely not even close to being bird or dinosaur feathers. These fibers would cover the whole animal, appearing like the pterosaur would be wearing a fur coat, just like Enurignathus. And also, Pteranodon, unlike some examples like what's that movie that came out in 2016 with the Pterosaurs? The Good Dinosaur. Unlike the Good Dinosaur, Pteranodon and Nyctosaurus did not have teeth or anything remotely like teeth. They would basically just be like a pelican or an albatross. Albatross do not have teeth. Pelicans don't have teeth. Most pterosaurs don't have teeth, except for some of the more basal ones like Rhamphorhynchus or Neargnathus or Batrognathus. This is really the time to talk about pterosaurs because most pterosaurs are just amazing. Yeah, Pteranodon didn't have teeth. They couldn't pick things up. They couldn't stand on their hind legs. They had rounded wingtips. They had a very slight curvature of the beak, a large crest that would kind of wave, not wave, but it would kind of be like a dip in the crest. But yeah, no teeth, no pointed wingtips. Yeah. Anyways, yeah.